Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rahara, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, and the elder bishops from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Shea Akim across the world, pushing the truth into sincere and the hopeful elect, and the few sisters that are listening. Shalom. So I had this article still lined up, and I forgot to make a video of it. And this was basically on September the 4th when they had a meeting. The Chinese President Xi Jinping, and Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un. Well, the Chinese President Xi Jinping wanted to show his his military army, what he had. But what they were talking about when the mic was on, they were talking about, like the title says, let me read it. Xi had Putin's hot mic moment. Xi and Putin's hot mic moment. How long will science extend the human lifespan? And that was basically what they are talking about is, hey, how can we make sure that life, with all the technology what we have right now, basically we can expand life. We can make it like, usually people die around 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, even 50 years. Some will make it plus 100 years. But they want like, hey, we can make it with the technology what we have, we can probably make it to 150 years. So that's the mindset what they have. While the Most High already has a time and speeding up the time, they thinking they can prolong the time while they know they have a short time. Because you gotta remember, the elite exactly knows what is coming. Don't think they don't know, because they know. They see the videos we were making, they see the prophecies fulfilling, they know that their end and the wicked things what they have done to the people of Yahweh Shemishai, mainly to the elect, that they're gonna get punished for that. You reap what you sow. You want to put evilness in this life, guess what? You're gonna get evilness at your own doorstep. So again, Xi and Putin's hot mic moment. How long will science extend the human lifespan? So here, Beijing. Chinese leader Xi Jinping and Russia President Vladimir Putin chatted about how advanced in science could prolong the human lifespan in a rare hot mic moment. In the Chinese capital, the brief exchange was captured on live news video feed of Xi and Putin as they walked on the red carpet with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un at the head of a large cluster of high-level guests. The group was going toward the viewing platform for a major Chinese military parade on Wednesday. So remind you, this was in September 4th, 2025. The audio you will not hear because it is in Russia and in Chinese. So yeah, I cannot translate that for you. She spoke first, and although only parts of his words can be made out, a translator followed in Russian. Before it said to be very rare to live up to 70, and now it said that you are still a child at 70. Yeah, because they want to plus double it. So at the moment you be like, let me say for example, when you're gonna get 70, let me say good. If you're gonna be 75, then you on the half of your life. That's basically what they're gonna say. Continue on. Putin turning towards Xi, constellated with pointed fingers as he responded. Kim, on the other side of Xi, turned in to listen to both, breaking into an occasional smile. The Russian president's words are inaudible, but after he spoke, an interpreter can be heard translating what he said in Chinese. In a few decades, as biotechnology continues to develop, human organs will continue to be transplanted, and people will become younger and perhaps even achieve immortality, the interpreter said. So you see what they were saying? Oh, Salaki. What's this? Maybe. There's nothing. So, um, so you see, the biotechnology continue to develop. So they know with all the science what they have right now and all the things, they can prolong it and make it longer. Human organs will continue to be transplanted, so they still gonna use humans organs, and that's why you also have a lot of children be missing, people left and right missing. There was an article that I saw that they showed how many people are basically being gone away off the bottom of the earth, but they don't want to show it in the news. But there's a lot of people are being disappearing out of the nothing, man. Why do you think? That's using the organs, using all the kind of things. That's why you also have a lot of children being catch left and right, because they using also the organs. And I have seen videos what they have done with them, man. It's crazy. We cannot show that kind of videos on YouTube, but we have seen these videos what they do with children, man, and that's crazy in itself. But that shows you how the wicked operates, man. What can you do right now against the wicked? They can just go freely and do their thing. That's why we need Yahweh Shem Yeshai to come back. Just everything can be stopped. But now, hey, guess what? The rulership is given in his hand, so he can do exactly what he wants in the boundaries of the Most High allows it. So in a few decades, as biotechnology continues to develop, humans' organs will continue to be transplanted, and people will become younger, perhaps even achieve immortality. And that's what we're going to have, immortality. And this shows you that they want to try to, like Isaiah 14:14, that they will try to be like the Most High. Because every time you're thinking we only on Esau, and that we on his back, no. All these other nations have a hand, like it says in Psalms 83, with wiping out the name of Yasharallah. And they all have a part of it. So it's not only the main character is about Jacob and Esau, but don't forget, all these nations have their hand, and all they are basically working under the new world order. So they're gonna join forces and basically go fighting against Yahweh Shem Yashai. She appeared to break into a smile, a slight smile, as the interpreter spoke, turning his head once to look at Putin briefly. The live feed then switches to an overhead view of the viewing platform on historic Tiananmen Gate, but the audio from the walking leaders continued. A voice that sounded like she said, "Some predict that within his sanctuary it may be possible." So he's thinking right now, like, hey, it will be, it can be possible in the time span that I live, basically. Then the audio paused briefly. When it came back, someone can be heard saying at much lower volume, "may be able to live up to 150 years. Maybe. So they already thinking about it. Hey, with the thing what we have right now, probably we can go to 150 years. And if we reach 150 years, guess what? At that time, we have like a lot of time to basically find out another solution to expand it maybe to 200 years, just to give you an example. The second phrase followed natural from the first one in the Chinese, but it's not clear whether the second one is also she or someone else. And translator then said in Russian, There are forecasts that in this world a person will live up to 100. The feed was uh, provided by the Parade Media Center to the international news agency, included the Association Press. She president over the parade that marked the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. Yeah. Let me see, is there more? Mention is said referring to. Yeah, basically that was the point. Yeah, so where is this going into? I have a couple of scriptures lined up what I want to talk about. Also to show you, matter of fact, let me go straight to the scriptures, man. This is Revelation 12:12. So it says here, let me do something else first. I think I have it here. This is a Sirach. Why are you doing this? Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in the prophecy. And that's what we're doing right now, man. We occupied in the prophecies, the things what is coming at hand and what is coming to come. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. So be scared, destruction to the inhabitants of the earth. If you go into the word woe, let me see. If I click like this, no, I thought so. Like this. Alas, woe. Yeah, it basically goes in, you gotta be scared, destruction is coming, basically, yeah, be afraid. 12:12, Revelation. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants, so be scared, of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So this devil, he knows that he has a short time, that his time is running up, and that's why they mentioned, like, in 2030 the new world order will be set in place and be up running. You gotta understand, if they say like 2030 it will be up and running, how much do you think they're gonna build it up in 5 years? It's not because they say 2013 is going to be up and running that it will be later than that. This devil operates really slick, man. You know, with the 19 thing, what happened? How fast the outbreak was there. I think the outbreak started in the beginning of the year or something, in 19, and then 6 months later they have the so-called jab thing, and they made like the first jab, the second jab, and the boost. And people were starting taking it and thinking like, now I'm protected. Now we have everything to be protected of. While he was testing that stupid asses, man. And y'all felt so easy for the tricks of the devil. He cannot cure a lot of things. I cannot say all the names because otherwise they're gonna block the thing what I'm saying, but for years they cannot make a protection for certain diseases, but for this one they can make it within 3 months, and you believe that. That's how slick the devil is, man. He can make you be scared out of your ass and thinking like, oh, I'm going to be destroyed. Oh, I cannot fly. Oh, I cannot go on vacation. I cannot do nothing. Because the earth is given into his hand. He controls the media. He controls everything. So that's why we ain't following these rotting people that try to convince us like, hey, you need to believe on me. I have the answers. No, they don't have the answers. They don't have the answers. And we can see it to prophecy in itself already. So again, Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. He knows his time is up. That's why he's pushing it even harder. That's why you get all these things happening. That's why you see left and right World War III popping up. People started to get irritated at the system. America losing a lot of money, so they need to make sure that the dollar will collapse so they can go digital. Hey, America is still, people still are in fear of America. They still have a power. Don't get it twisted. When you see the downfall, still they have control. People still are afraid of their military basic. Because there's a lot of japping and japping and japping what they're doing, but still they have the power, man. So going to, let me keep this up. Going to Job. Job 5 and 12. And what I want to do, this is Job 5 and 12. His disappointed devices of the crafty, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. So let me read this again, man. He disappointed the devices. So what it says, he breaks the devices, the thoughts of the crafty, the skillful man, the smart man, all these science people that are basically learning all kind of skills, making all kind of medicines, the digital currency, the AI operators, name it. So he despises it, he breaks, frustrates the devices of the crafty, of the plans, of the thoughts what they have, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So the skillful man will be irritated, the plans will not work, so the enterprise cannot be performed. They will not eventually, they will be hindered by the Most High. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. So the skillful man will be this. How do you say it? Deceit? No, not deceit, but he will fall in deception, skillful deception. So eventually he will fall for his own how do you say it? His own thoughts. He fall for his own tricks. Let me say it like that. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. So eventually they're gonna fall quickly, man. It's going to be destroyed, falls real soon, man. All the plans is gonna fall dead on their asses, man, real soon. So it will not go long, and that's why I also have in Habakkuk, I think in Habakkuk 2, and let me get it here, or 3 or 2. It says like, let me get it. Yeah, for us is this very important. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but the end but at the end it will speak. Yeah, eventually this truth is going to speak. The prophecy will come out and not lie. Though it tarry, though it goes easy, basically, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Eventually, all these prophecies is coming to happen. It's going to happen and it's coming out, man. So eventually, this devil, you're gonna see the things what they where they are about and what is coming, man. Let me go to Job 9 and 24. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And that shows you that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And he is controlling everything right now. He's the one that basically shows you like, hey, this is going to happen right now. We're gonna pollute the sky. What you gonna do about it? We're gonna put all kind of things in your food. what you gonna do about it? You're gonna fight us? It is given in his hand. He has control of it. But how does the Most High think about it? This is 2 Esther 15, and let me start at 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction will come. So all these things are coming. Why is that? For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And why is that? Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's the one that polluted. Micah 2 and 10. This is not your rest. It is polluted, roughly paraphrasing. Why is it polluted? When you go to work, you're making crazy overtimes, have no rest, you're coming home, tax, you still need to give to Caesar what is of Caesar. There's no rest. It's always the way that they want to keep you in oppression and that they make sure that you occupied with no how do you say it, time for yourself to basically to think. That's why a lot of people also here in the Holland, they move to certain islands to just find out the little bit of rest that they still can have. Because everywhere, eventually all the islands, all the lands worldwide, everybody gonna feel the dominance of Esau Edom, man. The wickedness what they've been doing. There's no way, no place you can hide from all his wickedness. If you go left, hey, he will be there, man. 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. The Most High is gonna touch their wickedness. So that's not stopping, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what we're doing. We keep on complaining to Yahweh Shemishai, crying that he brings our salvation quicker and quicker. And he hears our prayer, man. When we pray to Yahweh Shemishai, he hears our message, man. He hears the continually complaining that we want the kingdom to come, that we can, that everything can be back in normal places, and that there can be righteousness upon this planet Earth, man. Even though all the nations gonna rejoice again when we come in rulership, man. The trees, the sea, everything's gonna be glad that we come back in rulership. You know how you cannot even imagine that the sea is gonna be glad, man. Or the trees. When you're looking at the trees right now, you'll be like, okay, have they life? Yeah, they have life. Are they happy? Right now, they ain't happy. You don't see it, but they ain't happy. But eventually, even they gonna be rejoicing. Back in the days, when we were touching a tree or something, hey, guess what? The energy what we have, our hands was like green hands. How they say you have green fingers, right? That's the same thing how we were operating, man, with the spirit, man. But soon that all these things are going to come back, man. Let me go to Job again. This is, matter of fact, let me do it like this. This is Psalm 17 and 13. Thou hast proved my heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me, and shalt find nothing. I am proposed that my mouth shall not transgress. No, that's not the one I want. Salaki. Yeah, this was it. Salaki. This is Psalms 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord. Disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Yeah, because the Most High is using Esau, Edom also as his sword, man. How did he bring us down? How was that we were cast down and went in bondage? By the sword. He used Esau to bring from far, a nation from far, to attack us. And till this day, Esau, Edom is still polluting the earth, like I already said. And what is that? That's also a sword. So he uses our enemies as a sword, and eventually the sword's gonna be like a two-edged sword. You're piercing, it pierces you, it's gonna pierce yourself also. Job 14. Let me get it here. Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds, that he cannot pass. Turn from him, that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as a hireling his day. So his days, the Most High already has a date set for them, man. So while they thinking their dates can go on, the Most High already has like, nope, there's an end time of you, man. Because the Most High already, before you are created, the Most High already has a time of date. Oh, that person gonna die at, just giving an example, 87. Oh, that person gonna die at 30 years. Oh, that one is gonna die at 5 years. Hey, nobody perishes innocent. That's the scriptures, man. We stick to the scriptures. So again, it says, Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed the bounds, the limits, he cannot pass. So he cannot pass the bounds thereof. Turn from him, that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as a hireling his day. So the Most High, he basically working on the schedule of the Most High. He's a hireling. The Most High basically hired him. Let me see if I have a precept on this. Romans 9 and 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. So it shows you that the Most High even used Pharaoh to do the work, man. So eventually the Most High can show his power, like, hey, now people are gonna stand like, hey, that's the Most High, man. Because what is happening, the Most High is directing even the ways of a king, man. And when deep sleep comes upon us, roughly paraphrasing, he will instruct the next day, basically, the path, what we're supposed to walk, man. So how much do you think Esau is being used as a hireling for the Most High, man? He thinks he is in control, but the Most High is in control. Most High always is in control, man. This is Job the 33 that I wanted to get. Job 33 and 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, in slumbering upon the bed. Then he opened the ears of men, and sealed their instruction. So when the moment you fall asleep, hey, guess what? The Most High already is planning the next day, the instruction, what you're gonna walk by, how you're gonna maneuver. It's all in the hands of the Most High, man. This is Proverbs 24. No, I think it's 20. Oh, Salaki. There's the Psalms, Proverbs 20 and 24. Yeah, this is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's going are of the Lord. How can man then understand his own ways? His own way. So man's going is of the Lord. And we, as men of the Lord, from Yahweh Bashem Shai, we follow the paths, man. So we follow the instruction what the Most High is given us, and how we're supposed to maneuver to life. That's why we also pray to the Most High, like, hey, Yahweh Bashem Shai, please let me walk the right path, and that you make sure that I ain't falling off, because the path is narrow. It's not a very broad line to walk upon, man. Left and right, there is death, man. That's why it's very important to walk on the right path of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Going to Job, still in Job. Let me get it also in my Bible. So this is Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in strait. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glistening sword cometh out of the gall. Terrors are upon him. So let me read it again. This is Job 20 and starting at 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, yeah, the marking, the thinking like, hey, nobody's gonna touch me. I can do whatever I want. That's what he's thinking about. He shall be in straits. He shall be in trouble. He shall be in straits. So again, in the fullness of his sufficiency, in the marking, he shall be in straits, in trouble. Every hand of the wicked that is oppressed, or we are oppressed, shall come upon him. And the whole world is also, the other nations are also oppressed by Edom, by his wickedness. But their hands shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, so in the moment he thinks like, yes, I almost have everything under control, Yahweh shall cast the fury upon his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So in the moment he is eating, he doesn't know when left or right is coming, but because the Most High is going to hit him. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. So the missiles coming out, the silos, man, the glittering sword. Eventually, the missiles will come and basically come and attack the America, man. America gonna be destroyed, wipe away, man. That's what the Bible says. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. So eventually the Most High is going to show the power what he has, man. Let me jump to Isaiah, because I was talking about that also. Isaiah 14 and 14, right? It reads, I will ascend above the highest of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Let me start at 13. For thou hast For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. That shows you that he's proud. He's telling here like, hey, I'm gonna be above the Most High. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like him. I'm gonna be above him. This is what I'm gonna do. Who's gonna stop me? Obadiah 1 and 3 also. Amos, if I'm not mistaken, is talking about that. So again, Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the highest of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. So eventually they're going to be put down. That they that see thee shall narrow look upon thee, and consider thee, say, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, and that shake kingdoms? Is this base man the one is in control, that came out of the cave, that couldn't bait, couldn't talk, but always was, and still this day, give them a couple of beers, you're gonna hear them like, that's how they talk. Because that's what they was doing in the caves. We teach them how to talk, how to bait. That's why they have no flavor. We are the salt of the earth. They have nothing. They came out of the caves. The Most High just used the base man. It said it in Job also. Base man is set above us. That's the lowest of the lowest. Now people are looking up to them like, no, the so-called white man, he is this the beauty. When they see the so-called white girls, this the beauty, this the norm. No, that's not the norm. That's not how it's supposed to be. But because they control everything, that's why the narrow is like, hey man, they can put everything on the on TV or what's on social media, and it shows you, man. That's why it says a picture is 1,000 words, right? But that's why the people are confused. That's why you see our females also, of course, there's a curse that their hair are falling out or be broken or baldness. That's all curses what is written in the Bible. But that's why they put their beauty standards of the so-called white man hair upon their heads, because they think that's beauty. No, it's not. It's not the beauty. It's in your mind. They that see thee shall narrow look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, and did shake kingdoms? That made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of the prisoners. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out. Yeah, this is also. Yeah, you can read the rest for yourself, but it shows you like, hey, they are trying to be like the Most High. And what I wanted to bring also out, that's Jeremiah 49. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the highest of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as an eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. So eventually the Most High, even that they building and keep on building, the Most High is bringing them down. They're going to be falling down. And also, let me get that real quick. Obadiah 1 and 3. Let me start at 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart. So they are getting few in number. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. Right now they are high. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Who are you that can bring me down? That's how they operate. Also, you see them sometimes in wheelchairs, still talking proud as shit. They thinking they're still ruling, while we see their kingdom, their queendom is falling down, man. Like it says also in Esdras, Esau's the end of the world, Jacob is the one that followed, and that's true. Their end time is coming, man. If thieves, 4. Though thou exalt as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So the Lord eventually gonna bring them down. So there's no escaping the things what is coming on their path. So eventually they gonna feel the destruction of Yahweh Bashem Yeshai, man. So one scripture that I wanted to bring back again, that is in Job 5. Let me get it back. And 12. It talks about their enterprise. Yeah, because here, Job 5 and 12 again. His disappointment, the devices of the craftiness is skillful, the AI, the digital currency, the deceitfulness of the people, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprises. So also what I wanted to bring out is this transhumanism, right? Because this is also something of them. And this goes in transhumanism.
Transhumanism.
The belief of theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science and technology. And that's what they believe in, man. And that's why you have these people talking about that. It's transhumanism, the bioweapon. And it says here, right, the bioweapon. We just read it. Yeah. In a few decades, as biotechnology continues to develop, human organs will continue to be transplanted, and people will become younger and perhaps even achieve immortality, the interpreter said. So this goes into transhumanism, the belief of theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science and technology. And that is going to stop. What is it here saying? Elon Musk, to a certain degree, Musk can be viewed as transhumanism. So yeah, we already know that they believe and work on that. Jeff Idiot. Transhumanism found founder support from Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, included Google co-founder Larry Page and Amazon Jeff Idiot Bozo. The Tesla Elon Pest. Also, they working on this real hard. So that's why, hey, keep your eye on these devils, man. So I hope this lesson was edifying. With that, I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Bahasham Rahara Kakadash. Double honors to the elder from Great Millstone, elder apostles from Great Millstone, the elder bishops for teaching us the truth, among other things. Shalom to the Seer Akim across the whole world that pushing this truth in sincere and feeding the sheep of Yahweh Basham Yeshai. And to the few sisters that are listening, Shalom.